Hi everyone. I've been getting a lot of comments about this little tote that I made for my Father's Day class. Actually, I got this idea from one of my demo meetings. My upline had actually had this as one of our projects. I've also seen a couple of people do this on the internet, but I wanted to go ahead and give you the instructions, even though this is not my original idea. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to turn this, which is the box 2 by Sizzix that Stampin' Up! Carries, into this. Okay, a cute little tote. Now what you're going to need are two sheets of paper. I usually take the, 6 by 12 and run it through my Big Shot with the box 2 die. And what you're going to end up with are two cutouts like this. Okay, let me zoom back a bit. Alright, so I've shown this before, but I'm going to go through again how to fold the box. But first thing, you'll see these little flaps. There's 2 of them on each of the boxes. You're going to need to cut those off. So just cut straight on the perforated line. Okay, so there's one. And there's the other. Okay, and I'm going to do that for both of my dies. So let me go ahead and do it on this one as well. Okay. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and start assembling my first box. So I'm just going to start folding in on my lines. Try to do that quickly. Now this top flap here, I'm not going to fold, and you'll see why in a second. Okay, there we go. I had actually cut these a while ago before I got my die. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, since I have the first one folded on the lines, I'm going to move this back so you can see. I'm going to take some sticky strip, and on this little flap here that folds in, I'm going to put a little piece of sticky strip. Cut that off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to release the sticky strip and then kiss this flap to the other side. And I want to make sure I line that up. There we go. You can start seeing our box take form. So next I'm going to take this bigger flap, push it in, then my 2 sides, and you'll see that there's a little lip on each of them. It just slides under that big piece. And then the last piece is this one. I guess I'll call it a tongue. Then I just slide that in. And there is my one box. So you can see it starting to take shape. So this is going to be one side of my tote. Let me make the other one and then show you how I put the 2 together. So I'm just going to go through the same steps, folding it in and put my sticky strip. Same thing as before, nothing new. Now I'm getting pretty low on sticky strip. So I would typically adhere sticky strip on the back of one of these and kiss them together. But because I'm getting low, I'm going to just use our regular snail. It should hold it pretty well though. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and start putting that box together. I adhered the snail first because I wanted it to be flat when I actually put on the snail. Okay. sticky strip loves to stick to you. Okay, kiss those sides. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and put together my bottom. Okay, just slide that in there. And now I'm going to go ahead and take my two pieces and kiss them together. Make sure you line them up. I was off on one side. Luckily this isn't sticky strip, so I might have a chance to redo that. Let me match them up at the top. Now I'll match the sides and the bottom. Squeeze them together. Okay, so you're seeing our tote. Next thing I want to do is make a space for my handle. So I am taking the large oval punch and I'm just going to slide it in here and punch a little handle. Okay, so our tote is made at this point. All I need to do is decorate it. So I've taken a strip of 12-inch paper, and I think this is 1 inch wide, and this is our decorative paper. This was actually the one from Celebration. I'm going to put some snail on it. And then the box is actually more than 12 inches around. It's probably about 13. So it's not going to meet exactly back at the front. So I'm going to start over a little bit from the center. See? And then start wrapping it around. Trying to keep it as straight as possible. Okay. So I'm just wrapping it around the corners. Okay, and I come back to the front here. And the last thing I want to do is I need to adhere something to cover this gap. So I've already made up a little sentiment. And I'm just going to use, let's see, this is one of those scallop circles, and I just layered it. And I am going to use some pop dots on the back of it. And this one says, "Thank you so much." So it'd make a great thank you gift. And I'm just going to place that right there in the center. And you'll never know that there was an opening. And there you go, my finished project, my little tote. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Can't wait to see everybody's creations. Thanks.